Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something pretty fundamental.
Yeah, what's that?
The whole idea of having an aim in life.
Ah, okay. A big one.
It seems big, yeah, but we've got this source. It's basically a pasted text that explains it in really simple English.
Okay, good. So something approachable.
Exactly. And our mission, really, is just to unpack that, to figure out what aim in life actually means according to this text and, you know, why it matters.
Sounds good. Let's bring it down. Simple is often best for these core ideas.
Okay, so first things first, what is an aim in life based on this source?
Well, it puts it very plainly. It's essentially what you want to do or who you want to become down the road
Yeah,
in the future.
right. So it's that feeling of heading somewhere, like a direction you're aiming for.
Precisely. Almost like setting a course. you know.
Yeah.
It gives you a general heading, even if the actual path has twists and turns.
And why should we even bother having an aim? What does the text say about its importance?
The source really emphasizes that it provides direction. That's the key word.
Direction.
Oh,
Okay.
It suggests it helps you decide, where to put your focus, your time, your energy.
So you're not just drifting.
Exactly. You move with a bit more intention. And interestingly, that intention itself can be a source of motivation.
Oh, right. How so?
Well, when you feel like you're working towards something, even the boring stuff, the day-to-day tasks, they can feel a bit more meaningful.
Because you see how they fit into the bigger picture. For you.
Yeah, exactly. You understand how they contribute, even in a small way.
The text also gives some examples, doesn't it, to make it less abstract?
It does. Things like wanting to be a teacher, or maybe a doctor, an artist, or even focusing on being a really good parent. That's mentioned too.
I like that range. It shows it's not just about career, right? It's broader than that.
Absolutely. It highlights that an aim isn't always about like fame or fortune or some huge public achievement. It can be very personal.
Centered on your own values, maybe.
Yeah, your values and how you want to sort of connect with the world or the people around you.
Okay, let's try and make this even more real. The source suggests using a story. So imagine someone, let's call her Alex.
Okay.
Alex. Maybe even back in school, Alex was always the one friends went to when they didn't understand something, like explaining homework.
Uh-huh. The natural explainer.
Right. And Alex genuinely, enjoyed it, helping people get that aha moment.
Yeah, that was a tech.
So over time, that interest wasn't just a hobby. It started to feel like an aim to become a teacher.
Okay, so it grew from an interest.
Exactly. And then the choices Alex makes, the subjects studied, maybe volunteering to tutor, they all start to line up with that direction.
That's a great way to put it. It shows how a natural inclination can sort of solidify into a guiding principle. It makes it tangible, not just a theory.
Right. And that naturally leads to the questions the source poses, for the listener, really.
Which are?
Simple ones. What is your aim in life? And have you actually thought about your future?
Mhm.
Yeah, but it frames them gently. It's not like you need a perfect answer right now. It's more about just pausing, reflecting a bit.
Which we probably don't do enough, right? In the middle of everything else going on, just stopping to ask, where am I actually heading?
Exactly. It's easy to get caught up. So these questions, even though they're simple, can actually open up quite a bit of thought.
Yeah, for sure.
So as we kind of bring this deep dive to a close, the main takeaway seems to be just keeping this idea of an aim somewhere in your mind. It doesn't have to be some grand, earth-shattering plan immediately. Even a small sense of, I'd like to head vaguely in this direction, can be useful.
Yeah, the source definitely leans into that. The message is quite straightforward. Having some kind of direction is helpful. It just helps.
It really does. It can subtly shape your choices day by day without you even fully realizing it sometimes.
Absolutely. Okay, so maybe a final thought to leave people with, building on that.
Go for it.
Consider this. What if even a tiny step you take today, maybe towards something you're just vaguely interested in, what if that's actually the start, the seed for a bigger aim that might grow later on?
Ooh, I like that. How small beginnings can lead somewhere significant over time.
Exactly. Just something to mull over.